Zoe! Zoe! Wake up! My 8-year-old little brother, Cole, was shaking me, eager to get started on our annual trip with our father to find and cut down a Christmas tree. I mumbled and rolled over to go back to sleep, but Cole kept at it until I finally relented and got up to get ready. After breakfast, our dad drove us to the tree farm, and Cole practically dragged me through the rows of pine trees of all different shapes and sizes. Being the good older sister, I followed along after him, keeping an eye on Cole so he wouldn't get lost. As Cole and I walked up and down the rows, I suddenly had a feeling of being watched. I began to hear the small chattering noises and the sounds of small creatures scurrying through the trees. I assumed they were squirrels or birds, until I distinctly heard a giggle. Cole looked at me in confusion. "What's so funny?" I frowned, assuming it had been he who'd laughed. We heard another, much more distinct giggle, followed by several more. Cole moved closer to me and held my hand. I tried to sound reassuring as I led him back to our father, saying, "It's okay, probably just kids playing a joke on us." As we walked, I passed the tree and heard a high-pitched voice whisper, "Let us have him for a Christmas present." More voices laughed. I picked up Cole and carried him to our father. I explained what had happened, and our father had us wait by the edge of the row when he went up and down looking for whoever had spoken. He didn't find anyone, however, and we decided to get our tree and leave as soon as possible. We got the tree home, decorated it, and I headed off to bed. The following evening, while my parents were out, I heard someone moving outside my room. I got up and found Cole sneaking downstairs. "What are you doing?" I asked, and he looked up at me, very guilty. "Want to look at the tree?" he said, and I rolled my eyes. "It's past your bedtime, kiddo," I said, and tried to lead him back to bed. However, he scampered downstairs, and I sighed. "Cole, it's late," I called and followed him down the stairs. Cole giggled as he ran from me, but stopped abruptly as a chorus of laughter came from the living room, where we had set up the tree. I got to the bottom of the stairs just as Cole wandered curiously into the living room. As I was rounding the corner into the room, I heard Cole squeal in fright, and I hurried in to see him being pulled into the large bushy tree. I yelled in fear, but hurried forward to pull him back out. As I pushed against the branches, getting scratched by the pine needles and wincing as the ornaments fell and landed on my bare toes, I saw Cole just ahead of me. I saw something else as well. About 10 small creatures, about the size of cats, were pulling on Cole, grabbing handfuls of his hair and shirt, dragging him into the tree, which seemed to somehow be getting larger and bulkier as I fought to grab hold of my crying baby brother. I managed to latch on and started to pull him back. The creatures were a greenish-brown color and blended in with the trees, making them hard to see. I could feel them though, as they scampered around, scratching and biting my arms to make me let go. I kept pulling on Cole, locked in a tug-of-war as the whatever they were kept pulling back, the rest continuing to attack me. As they did, they began hissing, "Give him back! He's our Christmas present!" "No!" I yelled, and pulled as hard as I could. Suddenly, I heard the door opening, and the creatures let go of Cole, causing me to fall backwards as I pulled him free of the tree. My parents had come in, and the creatures disappeared into the branches of the tree. They were shocked to see me on the floor, Cole sobbing in my bleeding arms. We tried to explain what happened, but my parents didn't believe creatures were in the tree. They certainly weren't there when they looked. My parents assumed a raccoon or squirrels must have gotten into the tree somehow, and felt threatened by us and attacked. We cleaned up the broken ornaments, and I got to go to a hospital to get my arms looked after. Over the years, Cole and I never forgot about the things in the trees. I'm in my early 30s now. Cole is in his mid-20s, and even though we both live on our own, we still get artificial trees, just to make sure neither of us becomes a Christmas present ourselves.
Hi everyone, Matt Chatter here. I'd like to thank Lady Spookaria for her amazing narration at the Chatterbox. She's a very good friend of mine, who's well on her way to passing 400 subscribers at the time of this video. Be sure to check her out and subscribe. She'll be watching you. Secondly, I'd like to thank all of you for the continued support of this channel, which just passed its 1-year anniversary. It's truly been such an amazing experience, and I can't wait to bring more content to you in the coming year. Happy holidays, everyone, and I'll be seeing you all very, very soon. Bye for now, and remember, when all goes wrong in the night and everything's the matter, you'll be sure to hear of it from the Mad Chatter.